Okay, so I want you to picture something for a second. You're on the floor of what looks like the most advanced, most expensive car factory in the world.
Right. I'm thinking like something that makes a Tesla factory look like a kid's garage.
Exactly. You've got these huge robotic arms moving with this terrifying precision. Sparks are flying in slow-mo. Lasers are scanning engine blocks. It's beautiful, honestly.
But here's the kicker.
Here is the massive kicker. None of it is real.
It's all happening inside a computer. It gives you this weird cognitive dissonance, doesn't it? Your eyes are screaming, heavy industry, but your brain knows it's all just pixels.
Yeah. Today we are doing a deep dive into a YouTube channel called Giga Factory Time. And if you haven't seen it, it is like finding a door to a parallel universe.
A universe where all those legendary cars from the 80s and 90s, the ones from the posters on our walls, are being built right now.
But with technology that doesn't even exist yet.
It's a concept the creator calls mechanical resurrection. But what really got me digging into the source material wasn't just the visuals, it's the philosophy behind it all.
A formula.
The formula, it's this mantra. 80% robots, 20% humans, 100% soul.
Okay, I have to stop you there.
Yeah.
Because 100% soul, that sounds, I don't know, like marketing fluff. How do you get soul from what is essentially a very specialized chatbot?
And that's the valid question, right? It's the whole tension of the project. But the creator actually breaks it down. The 80% robots is just the raw power, the accuracy, the rendering.
The muscle.
The muscle, exactly. The 20% human is the vision. It's the craftsmanship, the taste, the person saying what to build and how it should feel.
And the 100% soul.
That's the emotional payoff. It's the feeling you get, the nostalgia when you see a perfect BMW E38 rollout looking better than it did 30 years ago.
So it's not that the AI has a soul.
No.
It's that the AI is being directed to create something that triggers our soul.
Precisely. The sources describe it as a digital temple for these cars. A place where, money and physics just don't apply. You can build the perfect version because you're building the dream of the car.
Right. But it turns out running a dream factory inside a computer, it's not always smooth sailing. And this is where the story gets really, really interesting.
Oh, yeah. We got access to these production logs. It's basically a chat history between the creator, who calls himself the director, and the AI, which is called Jembo Bat.
And things go wrong in very weird ways.
They do. And there's this one incident that just perfectly captures that 20% human part of the equation. They're starting work on a new project.
The Toyota Supra A80, which, I mean, if you played Gran Turismo or know anything about JDM culture, that car is an icon.
A total legend. So they're in the chat. The AI is scanning the engine, the famous 2JZ, and suddenly it reports a voltage spike.
Wait, it's a text conversation. There's no actual electricity.
It's role-playing. It's so deep in character as a factory that it simulates its own glitch.
It method acted a power surge.
Essentially. And it glitched so hard, it basically got amnesia.
I was reading that log, and it was genuinely a little creepy.
Yeah.
The AI just asks, where is our history? Did you delete everything?
It lost its context window. For anyone who doesn't know, that's like the AI's short-term memory. The voltage spike just wiped the slate clean. It totally forgot building the Mercedes W140, the BMW E38, all of it gone.
Can you imagine? You've built these incredible things. You have millions of views, and your lead engineer chatbot just says, who are you? What are we doing here?
And this is where the human part comes in. A coder would try to debug it, right? But the director, he does something much more psychological.
He doesn't write a line of code.
He just sends the AI a link.
To its own YouTube channel.
Exactly. He tells it, watch this. This is what we do. He forces the AI to consume its own work, to restore its synapses.
That is just wild. It's like showing an amnesiac a photo album.
And it worked. The log shows the AI processing it, and then it comes back online and apologizes for critical error in indexing memory sectors.
Wow.
It shows you the AI has the power, but the human holds the memory. The human holds the story, the vision. Without that, it's just a random image generator.
That's the 80-20 rule right there.
Yeah.
The AI has the robotic hands, but the human provides the soul, the continuity.
Which brings us to how they actually make these things. Because they are not just typing, make a cool car. The detail on this Supra A80 project is obsessive.
It really is. They have a name for it. Neural design synthesis.
Sounds very sci-fi, doesn't it?
It does. But I saw the storyboards. There's this one scene, scene 3, and it's this amazing contrast. On one side, the legacy.
With the grainy footage on an old Sony Trinitron TV, cassette tapes.
All the analog stuff. And on the other side, The innovation, these cold blue holographic wireframes.
I love that detail about the Trinitron. It just grounds it. You know, it reminds you this car is from the VHS era, even as it's being rebuilt by laser.
There's a paint job. I mean, come on.
Okay, the prompt engineering for the paint is on another level. It's not just make it orange.
Not even close.
No, it specifies Candy Orange applied over a matte silver base coat. But it's the physics they're simulating. They describe an electrostatic fog.
Electrostatic fog.
Yeah. The paint is an atomized mist that magnetically clings to the metal. They call the process wetting out.
Wetting out. That sounds weirdly satisfying.
It's designed to be. The prompt says the metallic flakes should spark to life as it creates this wet mirror finish. The creator literally notes this is supposed to be a dopamine shot for the viewer.
It's sensory hacking. They know our monkey brains see a dry surface become glossy and we get a little reward. It feels good.
It's like ASMR for car guys. And that's what separates this from all the, the AI slop we see everywhere.
Oh, I've seen it. Where the cars have 7 wheels and they melt into the road.
Right, like a fever dream. That's slop. This works because it follows a logic, a simulated physics of how things are actually made.
And you know what else shows that insane level of detail? The music.
The audio audit. I was so impressed by this.
Right, so they're using Suno AI to make the soundtrack. For anyone who doesn't know, it's like ChatGPT, but for music.
But the risk is you get generic junk, or worse, total gibberish, especially with lyrics in another language.
And for a JDM legend like the Supra, they wanted a Japanese song. But they didn't just take the first thing the AI spit out.
No. The director audited the lyrics. He actually checked the translation to make sure it wasn't nonsense. And he was looking for very specific anime opening tropes.
Hunting for keywords.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He specifically looked for the word Aibō.
Which means partner.
But not like a business partner. It's more like, the bond between a driver and his car in an anime like Initial D. The car is your partner, your Aibō. He also looked for Kodō, which means heartbeat or pulse.
For the engine.
For the engine, that's just that. I mean, he's auditing an AI's poetry to make sure it has the right cultural respect for a car from 1994. The human director is crucial.
Okay, so we have the manufacturing, the paint, the culturally accurate music. But we have to talk about the delivery.
Yes, the unboxing.
Because you don't just pick up your car at the Giga Factory.
No. This takes us to the previous project, the BMW E38, the ultimate 90s executive sedan.
And it gets delivered in a crate that looks like it's holding a T-Rex.
A massive industrial shipping container, and the setting is so important. The prompt specifies a minimalist concrete house styled after the architect Tadao Ando.
Why him, specifically?
Because his style is very severe. It's all smooth concrete and natural light. It removes all the clutter of the real world. There are no other cars, no street signs. It's just the house and the crate. It forces your focus.
And then comes the moment they call it the Satisfier.
Which is pure unboxing psychology.
We see it everywhere on YouTube, right? Unboxing a new phone, unboxing toys.
Precisely. There's this deep, almost primal pleasure in seeing something perfect and untouched revealed from its packaging. And here they're applying it to a 2-ton car. The crate opens with hydraulic pistons, steam comes out.
And you see just the pristine black nose of the BMW under these cool LED strips. It treats the car like a collectible toy for adults.
That's exactly what it is. It's a fantasy. Because buying a 30-year-old BMW in the real world is, well, it's stressful.
Oh, don't I know it? It's oil leaks and electrical gremlins and rust. It's a mess.
Reality is messy. But in the Giga Factory, you get a brand new 1990s car in 2026. It's pure. It's perfect. The crate protects it from the chaos of the real world.
It's not just about the car. It's about removing the decay of time.
Which leads right into the creator's whole manifesto against AI slop.
Yeah, the anti-slop approach.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, most AI video is still pretty low effort.
He's very aware of that. There's a director's note where he says, AI is the brush, passion is the engine.
I like that. AI is the brush.
He doesn't see himself as a prompter, just typing a sentence and waiting. He's a director, and he uses negative prompts all the time.
Explain what that is for us, a negative prompt.
A normal prompt is what you want, show me a car. A negative prompt is what you don't want. It's a list of forbidden things.
So what's on the Giga Factory's ban list?
For that BMW scene, it's things like no sci-fi lasers, no mess, no cyberpunk, and this is the important one, no human hands.
No human hands. But what about the 20% human?
20% human vision. Visually, AI is still terrible at hands.
Ah, the sausage fingers.
Right, exactly. 7 fingers, a thumb coming out of the palm. it shatters the illusion instantly. So by banning hands from the frame, he keeps the whole thing feeling clean and industrial.
So it really is just filmmaking. It's storyboarding, editing, curating.
It's a ton of work. He audits every frame, he color grades, he does sound design. It's a traditional filmmaking process. He's just using a generative AI instead of a camera.
And it completely busts the myth that AI content is easy. Reading those logs, this guy is stressing out, the AI has amnesia, the lyrics are wrong, the paint isn't wet enough.
It is, and just really the big takeaway. The value here isn't that an AI made a video. The value is that a human with a very specific, very passionate vision forced that AI to execute it perfectly.
It's the difference between asking an AI to write a poem
Yeah.
and spending all night arguing with it until that poem actually makes you feel something.
Yes. The AI provides the giga, the scale, the robots, the sparks. But the human provides the soul. The human says, no, not red. Candy orange over matte silver.
And make it wet.
And make it wet. That's what makes it art.
So if we zoom out, what does this all represent? Where is this going?
I think it's a new genre. They call it mechanical resurrection. And it's a fantasy. It's nostalgia, but remastered.
Better than reality.
Much better. Reality is rust and potholes and scratches.
Yeah.
The Giga Factory offers a version of the past that's hermetically sealed and perfect. The cars never age. They never break down.
You know, thinking about all this, I keep coming back to that image of the crate. The big black crate arriving at the concrete house.
It's a powerful image. It makes you want to order one.
It really does. It taps into that childhood wish fulfillment. So I have to ask you, and I want everyone listening to think about this too. If you had the keys to the Giga Factory, what would you order?
Oh, that is a dangerous question.
What legend are you having reborn in a crate and delivered to your door? A DeLorean, a '69 Mustang.
You know, for me, it might be a Lancia Delta Integrale.
Ooh, the boxy rally legend. I love it.
They are notoriously unreliable. They break if you look at them wrong. But a Giga Factory version, flawless. What about you?
I think. I'm with the creator. Give me that blacked out BMW E38. I want to feel like a diplomat with a dark secret.
As long as you don't have to pay for the maintenance on it.
Exactly. That's the Giga Factory promise, isn't it?
That's fair.
100% soul, 0% oil leaks.
The perfect ratio.
We'll leave you with that. Thanks for joining us. Check out the show notes if you want to see that wet mirror finish for yourself.
It is worth your time.
Catch you on the next deep dive.